Coach, what do you think the biggest thing Northwestern was doing defensively that stopped heavily potent attack?
Yeah, a lot of credit to Northwestern. They came ready to play today, and they played a great game across the board. Especially defensively. I think their goalie played maybe one of the best games she's played all year with 12 saves. It felt like a little bit like we were turning it over. We'd get free, but she'd make a great save. So, they just had a great game plan, and they just showed up and played really well today.
Especially down the stretch, just losing Emma Ward before the season, Sierra, then Emma Tyrell. Just how did injuries especially affect the offense as the season went along?
It's heartbreaking. It's really difficult for all the players, not just the injured players. We had multiple players get injured and not be able to compete this year, and it's really hard. But I think in spite of that, the girls responded incredibly, and they just had an incredible bond because of all the adversity they had faced. And it was difficult at times, but they handled it so well, and they're really a special group of girls.
So with draw controls today, I think we would have said it would be a big key to this game, but 9-2 in the first half, you win draw controls, and yet you're losing 9-2. What were some of the factors you think played into that?
Yeah, Kate played awesome today on the draw. Our whole draw unit did a really good job. It was just a tough game for us, and we just couldn't really get into a flow offensively. And the girls worked hard; they were trying, but it was just one of those days where we weren't really on. And I'll take a lot of credit for that. The players worked hard all year, and they came in ready to go and prepared. We just had a lot of difficulty today, and a lot of credit to Northwestern.
So obviously a lot of great players are moving on from this team, but you'll be back next year, and a lot of great players will be back too. What do you take from this loss that can help you further down the road?
It's just, I think we're just feeling the game right now, because for a lot of kids, they don't get another chance. So, it's definitely difficult, but they've had a really tremendous year. They really have, and they've played in some really exciting games and beaten some really amazing teams, and they've played with all the top teams in the country, so it's just a great group. And, I think going forward, I'm sure that this loss will, really stay with them, and they won't forget that, and hopefully it'll be motivation going into next year.
So talk about the senior class a little bit and what they've meant to you in your first year as a head coach, and what they've helped teach you about coaching a D1 women's lacrosse team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a great group of girls, and especially the senior class. Coming back, it's like it didn't change. There's so many special things about Syracuse that are so unique to Syracuse, and they were a great group of girls. They care so much about lacrosse and each other, and they have a lot of fun, and they're just really a joy to be around.
For a couple more?
I'll just add one more for me. How do you think, because it was getting out of hand at least in the first half, but how do you think at least defensively Kimber Howard played, especially in the second half?
Yeah, I thought she played well. I thought the defense played pretty well. And Kimber had a great game. I think she had a great game against Princeton, which is one of the reasons we're here playing in this game. So, she made some big saves in the second half and at times that we needed them.
I just want to say congratulations on a great first season as head coach. I just was wondering, as a player and a coach, what has this rivalry meant, Northwestern and Syracuse? It's a great rivalry, and Northwestern's a great team and a great coach, and we have a lot of respect for them. But we play them in the regular season. We'll continue to play them next year in the regular season, and we look forward to that game next year.
Coach, I have to ask, all the silent protests going on, we saw one before the game today, crowd was very silent observing. What's the message that you and the Syracuse team hope to send in solidarity with Howard and Delaware?
Yeah, I think it's really important, and it's what's happening is much bigger than this game versus Northwestern for us. And we wanted to stand in solidarity with Delaware State and also Howard, and especially Howard, because that's the coach is one of our alums, and it's really tragic what's happening, and it seems like it just continues to happen. And
you know, we need to talk about this and we need to make this public, and because we need to make a change, and you know, we need more diversification in our sport, and we need to end racism outside of just lacrosse. But it's really important. I'm proud of our players for being a part of it. You know, and we feel for, you know, the players at Delaware State, the coaches and players and coaches at Howard as well, and they just should never have to experience the things that they are.
Great, thank you, Coach.